Hey friends. This is a soulmate reading. This is definitely a soulmate reading. But not necessarily like love soulmate. Um, Not necessarily love soulmate. And also, if you already are like married to the love of your life, your soulmate, like it's kind of giving like platonic bestie or like sister from another mister vibe. And I'm so sorry, I look crazy. Your girl just woke up and whatever. Messages gotta come when they gotta come. You know what I mean? I love this. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. The love of your life is coming. And again, this could be platonic. This could even be, I'm not manifesting this for anybody, but if anybody was looking to have a little bundle of joy, it could be that too. And I don't really do those readings, okay? But it's just giving like a major life upgrade, major love upgrade. Like your heart, it's showing me the Grinch heart, like, you know, how, like his heart at the end of it like grows, but like not in the sense that your heart's too small. It's just where it is now. You've done all of this work opening up your heart chakra, and now God, Spirit, the universe is going to come in with whatever, and your heart is going to grow even more. If Today Was Your Last Day by Nickelback is on, today is your last day without your soulmate. I'm so excited for you and for me, because like, what is this? Transformation in reverse with the Sorcerer. So there is no more changes that like you need to go through. Now, like, you know, I'm one of those people that like there's always room for improvement and like whatever, but like I just mean like there's no more major changes in your life that you have to make. Like you already did all of the big towers, I'm hearing. And so like there's no more changes. You have just created such an amazing foundation for where you are going. Where you are about to be making memories. Roses might be significant, mountains, crows, or like blackbirds in general. Okay, so they're getting their soulmates. Today's the last day. What does the collective need to know? Oh, it's related to my channel. Okay. So I was hearing before the start and end of a generational curse. So it's like you just broke generational curses. You are the generational curse breaker. You are the black sheep. You are, you know, all of those things. But like it's like you ended your curses and somebody just started curses for themselves. Because they took advantage of your kindness. Because their morals are now coming to light. This is coming from an old video I recorded about Beauty and the Beast. About that old lady, the old witch that knocks on Beast's door like when he was a prince, and then he doesn't help her, and then she curses the entire kingdom. And he, you know, regrets it because he misjudged her or whatever. It's kind of giving that like you were placed in these people's lives to test them by God's Spirit the universe, because it was always a test for both parties. Are you going to stay in a situation that you don't want to be in? And my cat confirmed. Or are you going to leave? And for them, are you going to treat this person well, or are you going to take advantage of their kindness? And so this other person, you're getting your soulmate because you've passed the test. Your whatever that is for you. And these other people are getting their karma for how they treated you, for treating you poorly when you were down and out specifically. Because that witch, she comes and she's like, you know, I'm homeless, or like whatever, right? Like I need a place to stay, a warm place or whatever. And he's like, nah, I'm good. And so these people, like, when you were at your most vulnerable, kind of gave you the middle finger. And I was hearing, I'll allow it. And then it was like kind of that parent that was watching them to see what they would do. Just to see what they would do. And then they were going to interrupt before it got too bad, or there would be consequences if they followed through on whatever that intrusive thought was. They're showing me like younger kids, you know, when those intrusive, like you as as a adult that's watching younger kids, you can see the intrusive thought processing and you have to like, no, don't do that, you know, whatever. Like that's kind of what they're showing me. So they always allowed it because it was always a test and they knew it wouldn't go too far / they knew you would overcome it all. And then the last part that I was channeling is you scare people because you're unsuspecting and confusing. People can't figure you out. But I'm hearing like, if they were to take time to figure you out, they would figure you out. It's just the fact that like, because you're actually like pretty simple to understand. But like, because they won't take the time to get to know you, to understand your duality, because I think that's where they're confused. They're not used to people who can do both, whatever both is. They're not used to people who live in duality. And not just like duality in the spiritual, but like duality in every aspect of their life. Like, so for example, like they're quite literally showing me that like, I can dress up girly, but I also love to just wear like baggy shorts and baggy shirts or whatever, right? I love video games. I used to be a huge Minnesota Vikings fan, you know, like things like that. And so it's like, those aren't normally girl stereotypes. But then like I used to love getting my nails done and like things like that. And so it's like, if they took time to get to know you, they would understand your duality. The Four of Wands, friends. And I put this on the Magnificence card. So you are about to be celebrated because this is the Magnificence. It's the blood trail, meaning that you had to go through a lot to ascend into this magnificent version of yourself. And you are about to be celebrated for that blood trail that you walked. I don't even remember what I was saying. My cats are fighting. They never fight. My dog's going to interrupt. So, my cats are fighting and they never fight. People are going to be fighting over your glow up. Hold on one second. Okay, I just wanted to make sure my cats were doing what they needed. I didn't even notice this at the bottom of the deck, I swear. The Ace of Wands, Ten of Swords, and then the Justice. Okay, so this blessing, you're about to be celebrated for all of this magnificent work that you have done. The universe is about to show you how much that they love you by giving you what it is that you have always sought out. And they're saying don't change because they want they want you to be generous. Like, the one thing about you and the reason you're about to be blessed in the way you are about to be blessed is because of who you are at your most authentic, because you are a giver, because you are a retired people pleaser. And I'm being told to like remind you, you are a retired people pleaser. And so yes, we are going to keep giving to people, and we're going to continue to be generous, but we are not going to overgive. Okay. And I'm also, that's a different rant. But basically what they are saying is your ambition and your straight will, and number 18 is probably significant, and 43 is the exact reason your chariot has arrived. I'm hearing it didn't really matter how you got here, that God, Spirit, the universe, like whatever it is that you believe in, they didn't care what route you took as long as you got to the finish line. And they knew that like you're such a dedicated person and such a hard worker that you were just going to keep working until you got there. And again, they didn't care if you took this road or that road to get there as long as you got there, and you took your own way. You paved your own way. You quite literally, you didn't even take the path less traveled or whatever the saying is. You quite literally created a path that never existed, and I feel like that's what's going to be celebrated. And now the song Iris is on, but this is a cover by Mitchell Tenpenny, so we're gonna have to come back for a part 2, friends.